Hey everyone, this is Charlie Stevens. Today we're going to learn about slides. Slides are an awesome technique for the guitar. They're super versatile. We can slide from any fret to any other fret as long as it's on the same string. And then we can do that on any of our 6 strings as well. Okay, lesson over. Go slide. Really, I could tell you that, and that's kind of true because I want you to have fun with this. That's the point of this lesson. Now that you know how to do it, you can try it out, okay? So it's a little tricky at first. We want to make sure our pressure is correct. That's kind of the hardest part. If I'm squeezing too hard and I try to slide, it's a little rough to get past those frets, right? So we want to be nice and light. We almost release our pressure a little bit and then maybe even squeeze a little bit harder when we get there. But first, maybe I should explain what a slide even is. Perhaps you've already been able to figure it out by my demonstration, but basically it means moving from one note to another note, one fret to another note, using the exact same finger and sliding through. Generally, we would do this and we would hear the note too. In classical music, we call this a glissando as opposed to a position shift where I would do it silently. So we learned how we're supposed to keep our fingers over certain frets. So I'm going to do the 3rd to the 5th fret right now because these both have dots, so hopefully that will be easy for you to see. Okay, so a lot of times I would use my first finger on the 3rd fret, and then because 2 frets away, 2 fingers away is my 3rd finger, I would probably use that one. Okay? With a slide, I'm going to use the same finger, and you actually hear the sound of it sliding up to that note, which is a cool sound. I'm trying to take out the slide there. That's a shift. So that's possible too. When you hear the sound of it, that's typically what we're talking about in modern guitar playing called slides. In classical, they call that glissando. So you can slide 1 fret, 2 frets. We're going to try that together actually. Why don't we start at the 3rd fret and we'll slide up 1. Okay, and we'll slide up 2. And we'll slide up 3. And then we'll 4. That's it all the way an octave. That's from a G to another G. It's a little hard to do with the first finger. How about the 3rd finger? Okay, so you see I was missing there because I wasn't looking. So it's kind of hard to do this and be accurate. And the best tip I have is to look at where you're going, not to look at your finger. So I used to watch my finger's path and I go, there it goes all the way up, and I think I want it to stop around here, and I would probably miss where I was sliding to. And then I learned this great trick where you just look at the fret that you're going to. Let's actually go for the 12th fret since that has 2 dots there. That'll be nice and easy to see, good target. And it doesn't matter where we're coming from. We're just gonna go right to that 12th fret. So if I'm focused on the 12th fret, I'll stop there. So you want to practice doing this with every finger. Short slides. That's kind of the opposite of what we did last time, where now we're sliding up to it from a lower point, rather than starting at the same point and sliding up to higher and higher points. Pretty cool, right? Okay, can do that with the other fingers. You know, wherever you want to go. So we'll talk more about how to do this in context of soloing. You know, we hear this a lot in the blues. We hear this a lot in rock and roll, bluegrass. They certainly throw these in there. Jazz. So we'll learn some stylistic way which notes in the scale are best to slide between. When we learn about which notes to target when we're soloing, we'll learn about chord tones, and then we'll learn which notes might be more appropriate to slide into and stuff like that. But for now, you don't need to know any of that stuff. All you need to know is you can use any finger you want, and go from whichever fret you want to any other fret on the same string. Okay? So I hope you have a lot of fun with that, and I look forward to seeing you in the next lesson. Thanks.